The external ramp that Jean-Pierre imagines isn't enough to explain how the huge granite blocks were moved into the heart of the pyramid. On a ramp with a 7% incline, you'd need 600 men to haul a 60-ton block, but coordinating so many men would be an impossible task. Jean-Pierre thinks the key to the mystery is the Grand Gallery itself. He's convinced the gallery was the key element of a gigantic system of counterweights that would have made it possible for just 100 men to move the enormous granite blocks. The Grand Gallery is truly an impressive structure. 8 meters high, 48 meters long, and a 50% rate of incline, it has fascinated everyone who's ever entered it. The layout makes no sense from a ceremonial point of view. Could it have been built for practical reasons? If Jean-Pierre's hunch turns out to be right, it'll be a total revolution for Egyptology. The stakes are high. So Bob has some very specific questions for the architect.
Jean-Pierre, yes, you are the man with the theory. You've got a lot of things to explain. First, what are these benches?
On this bench, you had rollers.
Are these logs?
Logs,
okay,
yes.
Yes, go ahead.
And these logs, on these logs,
yes,
you have a trolley.
Yes.
For the counterweight system.
Okay, so the trolley runs up and down on logs, which are across the two benches.
Across the two benches.
Okay, now I got another question. There are like 28 of these slots. They're important, obviously. It's the first thing you see. What's going on?
In these slots, you had wooden beams.
Yes. What are they doing?
Holding the rollers, keeping the rollers.
So these rollers are like logs going on a bench. You got the trolley on top of it, and you got beams in here making sure the logs don't go wild. Jean-Pierre, I understand the roller's rolling, the weights are sliding, but is there any evidence that this room was actually used?
I think if you have a closer look to the bench, on the vertical fence, we will find some grease, some scratch left by the roller stripe.
This thing that looks like a racing stripe on a car?
Yes, look right there.
It's clear. Yes, it's a brown stripe going down. That's grease, you think?
It's all along the bench.
Yes.
It's the same mark.
So the trolley, when it goes up and down, they had to lubricate it. They put grease,
yes,
and then by going up and down, it scratches?
And sometimes the trolley was
shaking a bit?
Shaking a bit. Just a small stone and scratch.
No, pretty good. It looks like it was used.
And it's completely parallel to the bench.
No, that's good. Good.
There is something more. Look at the third cobbling. Look this groove.
Yeah, it runs the whole way.
All the way on the gallery, on both sides.
Well, what was it used for?
I think it was used to hold another beam, wooden beam,
right,
on which the trolley was sliding on.
For the ancient Egyptians, wood was scarce and very precious. According to Jean-Pierre, they would have recovered the wooden beams when the pyramid was completed, which explains the chisel marks.
You know, I've been here 50 times and I never noticed that. It goes the whole length. That's terrific. So it's another evidence that the thing was really used for a trolley sliding up and down, and that's the stabilizer.
It's too much details.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
Too much details.
A lot of details.
There's another clue at the top of the gallery. Though this step has been cemented, it was originally chiseled in a V shape, maybe to facilitate the sliding of ropes. Jean-Pierre could be right, But has he convinced the Egyptologist?
It just seems so incredible that they built this fabulous room, this grand gallery, just to raise the blocks up to the top. But it could be.